Hello everyone, welcome back to Zoological Point. My name is Kyle and welcome back to Roosevelt Park Zoo. Today we are going to be building a staff building, well kind of staff building. This is going to be the Ambassador Center, which is inspired by the education building at the Phoenix Zoo, which I saw when I went there and I was just like, wow, this is a beautiful building. So, I am trying my best to replicate it. I am using the Australia wood from the Australia DLC as well as just basic concrete. I tried really hard to just align it, and I think I ended up doing pretty well, but you'll see the final result, so you tell me. I spend a lot of time on this, by the way. But do not worry, there are going to be animals in this episode, as you can tell by the title. So the Phoenix Zoo, they have a lot of glass, so I wanted to try to emulate that, but then I don't know why, I just couldn't, my brain couldn't agree on a pattern to go with, so I changed it repeatedly. Now, excuse me as I take a drink because my throat is parched. Stay hydrated, everyone. I think I went with this for a bit, and then I ended up changing it. But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. I wanted to go with borders, but then they changed the walls, so then I had to change everything. Oy, oy, oy. But if you look in the top left corner, you can see that the flamingos are copulating like crazy. So I'll be sure to show off the babies in an upcoming video. And there we go. To be honest, I like this look a lot better than the glass for some reason, and then I just I move everything around. So this is going to it doesn't have anything in it. I have not done the interior of it yet because I suck at interiors, but there's going to be stuff inside. There's going to be a lot of ambassadors inside it, and then it's connected to something which I'm going to use for zoo offices or something. I'm not sure. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think would be the best thing to put in here. Because honestly, I just thought of the idea and then kind of worked around it. This is also the time to admit that I don't know all of the controls by heart, so if I do something, if I make rookie mistakes, please point them out in the comments. I'm trying my best to improve my building techniques. So just some roofing. It's a lot easier than the actual roofing I've done. And I wanted to put up an arch, but then of course the walls wouldn't align with it, so I ended up just scrapping the whole idea altogether. And I just decided to put a plank there, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a wall there, and I think I ended up putting another wall, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I did. And I just installed some modern windows because I like having natural light in buildings. So how are you all doing today? Yeah, I tried my best. It doesn't look perfect, but I think it looks good-ish. And then for the life of me, I couldn't figure out what was going on with the keepers and why they couldn't reach them, so... And I put up a little plaque. I forgot what I wrote on it. Schmidt Family Education Center. Fun fact, whenever I need a fake last name for a build, I always go with Schmidt because of Schmidt's red-tailed Guion, which is one of my favorite species of monkey. It's just a nice little Easter egg. I like naming things in my zoo after animals are named after people. And because I have the generic zoo pack, I actually decided to make a little parking lot for golf carts. And I used the rod from the Europe pack to make little parking lines. No zoo is complete without golf carts. And I had a very difficult time selecting the outline, but in the end I just did that, and it works. And then, boop, boop, boop. There's a golf cart missing for added realism. And then we get to the habitat. So this is going to house our ambassador Binturongs, which is inspired by the Ambassador Binturong exhibit at Zoo Tampa in Lowry Park, formerly known as Lowry Park Zoo. And I don't know, I've always loved Binturongs. Ever since I saw them at Brookfield as a young child, I was just like, these guys are cool. No one talks about them. Why? And it's because they pee. When they pee, it smells like popcorn. So they're also called bearcats. I know my friend Zach of Zoo Tours is very adamant to call them bearcats because of the Ohio mascot. Cincinnati mascot. And then I decided to go for one-way glass. That way we can see them, they can't see us, because they tend to be more shy creatures, as well as being nocturnal. So yeah, this is going to house 2 female Binturongs, which I'm going to call siblings, because, I don't know, I just like having little family units. And then, let's see if you can see my mistake. Can you see it? I'm still building in the building group of the ambassador building. So everything I was doing was lined up to the building and not to the exhibit itself. Oh, the babies! Once again, me trying to figure out how to fix the work zone issues. I think I fixed it, but we'll have to wait and see. I still have not noticed the issue. And then I think I even go so far as to make the size of the blueprints smaller, so that way I can move them further. It's weird going back and narrating over things that I've done in the past. Yep, there we go. And I think it was around here I was like, oh, I'm building in the wrong group. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Yeah, you did it, Kyle. Once again, my issues with the staff zone have not been fixed. And then I was trying to find the chain link. It's under mesh fence, so I actually really like how well this turned out. It's kind of like not an aviary because it doesn't have birds, but it has the mesh cover so that they can climb around and not have to worry about getting out. Do I use that fence? Probably. Anywho, I just needed a fence like that so that way the Binturongs can get in and out easily. I think, yeah, I keep that one, and then I use a different one for the roof where it doesn't have the supports on the end, so that way it looks less noticeable. Which in hindsight I probably should have used for the other part, but I'll probably go back and fix it. Chain link is very useful, is also a pain in the butt to use because it's very difficult to see it normally. So you have to look close and huh, did I put chain over here? Yes, no? Oh, wait. And I make sure to include the shelter so that way if they rest they don't escape. I put a normal path because this is just a staff only area, so. But I didn't put the fence right next to it because they still have teeth, so. Once again, my issues with the staff have not been settled. See, this is why I was going to make a joke about unions, but I probably shouldn't. And then I use climbing structures. I use these from the workshop. I forget who made them. I will link it down below. But I ended up changing it for the ones from the base game because the Binturongs climbed out and were just like walking on the roof, and I was trying to film them. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just stick with the ones from the game. And then I forgot to connect the path. Whoop. But in the end, the Binturongs are in. This is the end result. I am very proud of it. Don't worry, there's going to be stuff inside. But thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to leave you with some footage of the Binturongs, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.